What would you choose, a life of power and privilege, or the person who makes your heart race? Sounds romantic. But what if choosing love meant betraying your nation? This isn't a fairy tale. This is real history. And some royals did the unthinkable. They gave up a throne for love. But was it courage or a selfish betrayal of duty? It was 1936. Edward VIII had just become King of the United Kingdom. He had power, respect, the crown. But then came Wallis Simpson, an American divorcee. Twice divorced, in fact. Church disapproved. The government warned him. People were divided. So he chose. He gave it all up. In a speech heard across the world, Edward said, "I have found it impossible to carry the heavy burden of responsibility without the help and support of the woman I love." He became a duke, not a king, never again, and Britain moved on without him. But for some, the wound never healed. Fast forward to 2021. Princess Mako of Japan shocked the world. She married a commoner, Kekomuro. But not just any commoner. He was a man dragged into scandals, criticized by media, rejected by Japan's elite. Her choice? Leave the imperial family, lose her title, abandon the ancient traditions of the chrysanthemum throne, and move to New York, not as royalty but as Mrs. Komuro. Some praised her. Others said she shamed a legacy centuries old. Then came Prince Harry, born into the heart of the British monarchy. He married Meghan Markle, an American actress. Modern, bold, and, to many, controversial. What followed was a media war. Accusations, interviews, a royal exit. They stepped back from duties, left the UK, and gave up the working royal life. Was it for peace of mind? Or was it an escape from responsibility? Some call them victims. Others call them quitters. Throughout history, royal blood came with rules. You marry for politics. You lead for your people. You sacrifice self for the state. But what happens when the heart refuses? Some say love is worth everything. Others argue when you're born into duty, you don't get to choose. What would you do? Would you follow your heart, even if it meant giving up your destiny? So we ask you, is giving up a crown for love a sign of true bravery? Or is it the ultimate act of selfishness? Tell us what you think in the comments. And remember, not every crown is made of gold, and not every love ends in a fairy tale. Like and subscribe for more untold royal story.